My ex sided away his child without realizing it. My name is Sarah Collins. I'm 36, and I never planned on keeping a secret like this for so long. My ex-husband, Mark, and I split when our daughter Lily was 2. Mark wasn't cruel, just immature. He wanted late nights, parties, and freedom more than diapers and bedtime stories. The marriage ended after I found out he'd been sleeping with a coworker. The divorce was ugly emotionally, but legally easy. He didn't fight me on custody. I think guilt did most of the work. Afterward, he saw Lily occasionally and paid child support on time, but every visit felt forced, like he was playing a role he didn't understand. When Lily was 5, I met Andrew. He was patient, steady, and treated Lily like she was his own from the start. He learned her routines, helped with homework, showed up to every school event. By the time she was 7, she was calling him dad and asking why her last name didn't match ours. Andrew brought up adoption gently. He said he didn't want to replace anyone, just protect her. I knew Mark's consent was required, so I called him. I expected anger. Instead, he sounded exhausted. He said if it made Lily's life easier, he'd sign whatever was needed. He trusted me. That's the part that still sits heavy. I told him it was paperwork to update records so Lily could share her last name. I didn't explicitly say his parental rights would be terminated. The lawyer explained everything to me clearly. When Mark came to sign, he barely skimmed anything. He just followed where the pen was pointed. It was done in under 20 minutes. Before he left, he asked about still seeing Lily. I said we'd work something out. We never did. When he texted, I said she was busy. Sports, birthdays, sleepovers. Over time, he stopped pushing. He still paid child support every month. I didn't correct him. Lily's 15 now. Mark barely exists in her memory. Last month, he showed up at one of her volleyball games without warning. Lily didn't recognize him. Afterward, he told me he wanted to be involved again. Said his life had finally stabilized. Said he missed his daughter. He mentioned getting a lawyer to formalize visitation since nothing was ever written down. A week later, his lawyer called mine and everything blew up. There was an adoption on file, a full termination of parental rights. Mark called me screaming, asking when I planned to tell him he legally wasn't her father anymore. He said I lied. I said he signed the papers. He showed up at my house days later with his lawyer and years of proof he'd been paying support for a child he had no legal access to. His lawyer accused me of fraud. I said he chose not to read what he signed. Andrew stepped in and told them to leave. Voices were raised. Lily heard everything. She came downstairs crying, asking why her biological father was saying Andrew wasn't really her dad. Mark is now threatening to sue. My lawyer says the adoption is likely valid, but warned me a judge might not like how it was obtained. I don't regret protecting my daughter.